What's going on, everyone? Great Talon here. Today the prey is going to be my Everdark Tower bite-size review. Yes, this is a bite-size review. I'm not doing much standard format here because this game in its length and its entirety only took me about 1 day to beat, and that translates to about 2 hours. It's a pocket-size RPG. Now, what is a pocket-size RPG? That's something that you can play on your phone or like a mobile device. I was playing on my Nintendo Switch since that's considered a portable device. I actually was over the moon about this game. If anybody has ever played Mother or Earthbound series for the old Nintendo days, those cult classics back in the day, that's exactly what this game is and what it is. It's Earthbound. It's an Earthbound spiritual successor, but in a bite-sized form, meaning the game can be toppled in a couple of hours. It didn't cost me that much. It was only about $3 on the Switch eShop. You can get it on mobile devices, on iOS or Android devices as well. It makes for a great just pick up and play type of game, and you can really appreciate what type of game it is here. Basically, it's a turn-based RPG system. Gameplay mechanics, as you can see, you get up to four members in your party. Everything is shared. All the experience and all the HP is all shared. Your move sets are different and unique. You get to use items. You can auto roll the game and whatnot. You can each character gets their own sets of moves. The main character gets like a fire sword. You can also unlock new skills as you level up. You get a defensive barrier, auto buffs, all that good stuff, so on and so forth. It's really cool. I really enjoyed the most time with it because it's not a simple mindless hack and slash game. It actually is a thinking man's game. And what do I mean by a thinking man's game? Okay, so a thinking man's game to me is basically when you get into the combat, you're not just fucking hacking, choosing attack until they're dead. No, you have to figure out an enemy's weakness. Now, different moves you have, or you can equip, you can figure out their weaknesses for different enemies. So, for example, like these enemies on screen might be weak to fire damage, for example. And you have to find an attack that has fire damage, and you can combine them with other attacks like ice and other things like fire and ice. Pretty much are the main things in this game. And for example, if you die, you can recover with the star. It's like a do-over item, and you can find them all in the game. They're plentiful. But say like you're attacking and you're not doing any damage, you got to switch up your type of attack. Also, what you have to take into consideration is that there's a combination of attacks will work better against certain enemies. So, for example, in the latter half of the game, when you get more advanced in the combat system, what I experienced was, you have to like freeze an enemy. You get them frozen, and when they're encased in ice, you have to unleash a fire attack, and that will do massive damage and critical damage, which is really cool. You can also put enemies to sleep. You can burn them. You can paralyze them. It reminds me a lot of Pokemon, believe it or not. You have to take a lot of enemy weaknesses into consideration. And also the game, there's like puzzle elements, as you can see here. You have to like map the floor and get the right patterns going, and it's just light puzzles like this. Flip switches, unlock different passageways. It's all very linear. It's not very explorative. You can't really go off the beaten path here. It's just one direction, which is fine. But it's just a bite-sized RPG. It's only like $4. It's very lax, very straightforward. The story is like, you go on this quest, you have a dream about this island, so you set forth you're like on this pirate ship, you set forth on an island, and you go find this girl in your dream, and along the way you meet some whimsical characters like the mage here, the girl, she's with you, she does a lot of fire, she does healing damage and fire damage, and healing mana. She's like your healer in the party, you're like the main tank. You get another member of the party who's like the tech guy, the techie, who does like a lot of technical damage to machine warriors. And then the last person you get is like a dog, a spirit of a dog, who does like a lot of buffs and debuffs as well. And I really enjoy the game. Honestly, if I had to score this game, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I think it's fantastic. As short as it is, the only downfalls that I can see is that it's a very short game. It's only about 2 hours long, very linear, but it's very worthwhile. So if you need a game on your mobile device, iOS, Android, or if you have a Switch, fire it up. It's $3. Go find it on your Play Store, your iTunes Store, or whatever. Pick it up. It's great to play. Just pick up and go. If you're like in a doctor's office and you got nothing to do, you're bored, just pop this on. It's auto saves so frequently. It's ridiculous how fast this game auto saves. It auto saves on a dime, and it auto saves even during battle. So if you lose a battle, you can restart the battle right then and there. If you run out of HP, you just restart it right then and there. There's no love lost here. I love this type of game. I wish more tabletop games were like this, and it just makes me sad that we don't got an Earthbound, another Earthbound 3. But anyway, with that being said, thanks for stopping by and checking out my little micro review. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one. You have a great day.